because she's his second baby mama and she's with the police right now. Watching her baby doesn't fall on me just because I'm the baby daddy's wife. That's not my responsibility. I don't know what she's thinking and why she's trying to do that to you, but just remember you're still waiting on the results of the paternity test. Chris is none of your business right now. Exactly. I don't know how this falls on me. Like, why do I feel guilty because I'm not watching that baby? I didn't tell her to get arrested. I didn't tell her to do credit card fraud. You don't have to tell me any of this. You don't have to tell yourself any of this. You shouldn't even have picked up the phone when my mom called. Like, you shouldn't feel guilty. I do feel guilty because I feel like I'm taking it out on the baby when I know it's not Chris's fault. But I don't want Chris in my house. It's crazy to me that even though Joey had a baby with another woman who you despise, you still have the capability to care about this situation or his other baby in a way. Because I'm an overthinker and I care. If you had a husband who had a baby with another woman and that woman went to jail, would you take the baby in? I feel like I can't answer that without being in the situation. There's so many variables. But if I were you, I wouldn't. Because again, you're still waiting on the court-ordered paternity test results. This kid might not even be blood. You're just overthinking it. You're right, I'm overthinking it. It's not my responsibility. I guess I just have a heart. And she made me feel guilty. Your mom's really good at making me feel guilty about things. Even after all this time, I still can't just see through her in the moment. It takes me a minute to think through what she just did. Yeah, and I think at this point, you're just on edge about everything, and it's understandable. You've been through a lot. I guess I'm also a little scared because what if they look at the other paternity tests and they claim that Joey's legally liable for the baby, and then we get stuck with Chris? I'm not in a position to say no. At this point, paternity test aside, for Joey to get custody of the baby, I think you have to at least live with the baby for 6 months. I read that somewhere. I don't know. Are you sure about that? I'm 65% sure of that. But again, worry about the paternity test. Joey may not even be the dad. Okay. It just sucks for Chris because what if Melissa's in jail for a long time and now where does that baby go? I mean, when a mom is really bad and she gets arrested, is that the worst case scenario for the kid, really? I don't want to think like that though. That makes me feel bitter, and that I don't want to be in that place, that energy. Even though she might be a bad mom, that's still, there's a bond there between son and mom. I don't know, maybe I'm naive. If I couldn't imagine going to jail and leaving Junior alone, even though Junior's older and Chris doesn't know what's going on, I don't know. And why doesn't my mom want to watch that baby anymore when she's watched Chris since he was born, pretty much? I don't know, she was being very vague about it and very pushy. She just kept telling me that she couldn't be left alone with the baby. Maybe she's fed up. I don't know. I don't know what goes on with your mother.